so it was kind of one of those weekend trips. We took the kids down to South Georgia, to Valdosta. I can't remember the name. I'm sure I could Google it and find it. And I remember going down there, and, it was economical, and it was a day trip. We were going to get a room at the Holiday Inn or whatever. And I remember the entire time the kids didn't like it. They wanted to go because it was so steak out there. Somebody can confirm or deny what I'm saying. And so I guess that's what they're going to have to do with these animals. Let me say this, man, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. And damn PETA and the people for the ethical treatment of animals. Let me say this, man. It's very, 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 very disappointing, man, that the circus is going away. But just like I was saying in the last segment, man, it's the sign of the times, man. It's just a different day and time. And as a kid, one of the things that you most look forward to was going to the circus and going to the fair. And I think my parents took me to the circus, me and my brother to the circus, maybe 3 times. I do remember as a very young boy going to the circus in Charleston, and, my brother was probably, we're 4 years apart. My brother was probably 6, and I was probably 9 or 10. And I do remember me and Ryan in the stands giggling. We were trying to, pay attention, and we had bets, kind of like little side bets on, when we'd see one of the elephants take a big shit. Yeah, right. And I remember me and Ryan, hey, watch. And soon as, I don't know if you ever seen an elephant take a crap, but as you can imagine, elephant's crap is the next level crap. Right. And so what happened is they take this big old crap, and then somebody would just rush in with this like big dustpan type little contraption and a broom or whatever, and they'd sweep it into this thing and they'd run off the stage. No, me and my brother saw that big elephant-sized shit. But you know what? The bottom line is, man, is kind of sad because it's kind of like that thing where you lose your innocence. And I talked about it in the last segment, how today is all about your smartphone. Like everything is conducted. Your life is surrounded around your phone. Everything you need. I saw a meme a couple of weeks ago on social media, one of those memes, and it had a picture of a man and a lady laying in bed, and their backs were turned to each other, and they were both on their cell phones. And the meme, the headline says, smartphones have replaced your alarm clock. It's to replace video games. It's to replace this, that, and the other. And it says, don't let it replace your marriage. And when you really think that very prophetic statement, man, because these phones, man, they are taking over our lives. And these kids today that are coming up, their lives are surrounded by these smartphones, man. And I'm not saying anything else. There's a lot of other things that they have as modern day conveniences. But these smartphones, I'm focusing on these damn phones, man. And because of these phones directly, man, I think led to the end of circuses in this country. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me, man. Right. I mean, you look forward as a kid to go see the guy on the high trapeze, and you look forward to, maybe possibly you go to the circus and that guy'd slip and fall to his death. And you look forward to You look forward to 11 clowns packing into a little Volkswagen Bug. You look forward to the elephants dropping a load and a dude running out and cleaning it up. I mean, it's just what kids did. It just seems like that we're losing a lot of our innocence, man. And now, one thing ends and a whole set of new problems arise. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. As I said in the last segment, now Cats going to be showing up for job interviews, still dressed in their clown suits, big-ass noses, size 45 shoes, red shoes. No, you can't. You got to change clothes for an interview, bro. You can't wear your clown outfit no more. That's a part of your life you just going to have to move on. That's a part of your life you're going to have to move on from, bro. Right. You know, trapeze artists, once again, always trying to walk tight wire across something, man. And now the animals got to go down here to stinky-ass animal farms in South Georgia and hang out with all the other stinking-ass animals. What they going to do? What they going to do now? It just opens up a whole new can of worms, man. It's really kind of sad when you think about it. After 146 years, in 2017, the phenomenon, the institution that we know as circuses, have come to an end. Sad state of affairs, like the great Fest Manigault used to say in shop class back in 1987 at Berkeley High School. We are living in a time fessa. We are living in a time. Let me read some of your messages in the chat room on Spreaker.com. From JY3, smartphones ended kids going outside to play. Oh, I've talked about this many times before. Kids don't ride bicycles for the most part anymore. And so whenever we talk about this, some people say, yeah, kids ride bikes in my neighborhood. That's the exception to the rule. Like, I rarely see in the summertime, whereas we would have been outside all day and night, all morning, all day and out and all night until the lights came on. I don't see that anymore. I mean, I know personally, and I know it's just not my kids. These kids had nice bicycles, man, that really collected dust in the garage. Like, they pull their bicycle out maybe once, twice a month. Like, the bicycles in my garage right now in my house still look brand damn new. Man, after 2-3 weeks, my bike looked like it should go to the trash heap. I mean, we just destroyed bicycles, man, and we ended up trying to fix them and changing tires and, you know, putting on chains and changing the seats, add a banana seat, funky little handlebars. I mean, our life was on our bike. Such is not the case in 2017, man. It's just not. From Clay U. Reddy Davis, people said the same thing about having a TV in the bedroom. You know what? I mean, that's probably true to a degree, but not like this phone, because you have so many different things. I mean, you watch a TV, that's it. You're watching a TV. Once again, your damn phone, man. You can Google things. You got an encyclopedia on your phone. You got navigation on your phone. You got an alarm clock on your phone. You can watch movies on your phone. You can watch the TV on the phone. I mean, it's all-encompassing, bruh. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. It's very, very scary when you think about it, man, how machines take over. They've done a couple of movies on that before, I believe, in Hollywood. The machines taking over, you know. It's very scary, man. If you ever, like, I catch myself several times during the week lifting my head up from my phone. And my excuse of me always being on my phone is because I'm always, you know, lightweight doing business. But I find myself looking up from my phone and everybody in my house on their phone. Like, we're all on our phones. We're not talking. We're not sitting around talking about each other's days and how school was, this, that, and the other. I do say that to my daughter when she walks to the house. Like, how was school today, this, that, and the other, and I try to get that out of the way. But for the most part, where we would have been talking, you know, where we would have been conversating as a family, we're on our phones. And it's probably the same way in your house, too. Let's be honest. And when we sit down to the table, I make sure and I tell everybody to put down their phones. They know that's a rule. You don't get on your phones while we're at the table. That's kind of like the one time where, you know, it's understood you do not play around on your damn phone. We sitting at this dinner table. And we do that as well. It ain't like some places where, you know, some families where they all spread out over the living room in the den or whatever, and they'll watch TV while they're eating. No. If everybody's there at my house, we sit at the dinner table, we put the phones away, and we have some casual conversation or whatever. We talk, which is kind of like going out of style. But it's becoming less and less the norm. You know, that scenario is becoming less and less the norm, man. And when you really think about it, man, it's sad. I talked a while back, have been talking about the fact that these kids, you know, they listen to these or that they don't write in cursive. You know that? You know that your kid doesn't know how to write in cursive? Did you know that? It's depressing. It's very depressing. Your kids don't know how to write in cursive. They don't teach cursive writing in school anymore. Okay? And then with these mumble rappers, that's to a whole new level. From Clay, you ready, Davis. Doug, you are really terrible when it comes to history. This is nothing new. Hell, horses were put out of business by cars. The milkman was put out of business by the refrigerator. Things change and people evolve. Technically, what you're saying is true, sir. Technically, what you're saying is true. But once again, it just seems, and maybe it's just because of my age, and I'm hearkening back to yesteryear or whatever, and to a much kinder, gentler time, you know, all of that soap opera type ish. It just seems that we are just being overrun with technology. And in particular, your damn phone. It just seems different. And now, this seems like kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back. Something that was an institution in this country forever, or for 146 years, is just going away because they can't compete with cell phones. Yeah, as you say, when TV came around, the circus didn't go away. You know, when horses went away, the circus didn't go away, as you say. When the milkman went away and we had refrigeration, the circus still didn't go away. But the circus is going away today because of stinking ass smartphones. Kind of depressing when you think of it. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Kind of depressing when you think about it, man. When we get back from the break, all right, quick little break. When we get back, it'll be hour number 3 of the Doug Stewart Show. We call it the Power Hour. When we get back from the break, we'll talk about Obama and pardons. Yeah, before Obama leaves, man, he gonna let a couple cats out of the hooskow and commute some of these sentences. He's been doing a lot of it. It kind of applies to sports. But I'm also tell you where he should apply it as well before he gets out of office in a couple of days. Don't go away. The Doug Stewart Show.